Hey there, I'm Karina from Design Shop, and today I'm gonna guide you on how you can use the 2025 digital planners. First of all, I'm sorry for how I'm gonna sound, but this is my first video where I talk, and for an introvert person whose first language is not even English, it's not easy. But I'll try my best. So let's get started. At Design Shop, you can find two different versions of the planners, the Life Planners and the Essentials Planners. The Life Planners, as you can see, include more than 40 extra templates that you can use to organize everything in your life, while the Essentials Planners are more minimal because they only include the yearly, monthly, weekly, and optionally the daily pages. In both cases, you'll receive two PDF files from which you'll be able to download every version of the planners, as well as the bonus items like the digital stickers, custom covers, and the planner icons. The first file will only be available if you purchase the planners before 2025 because it's the download dashboard for the November to December planners, so that you can start planning right away. Now I'm gonna import my download dashboard in GoodNotes, but it's only because that's how I'm used to. You can just keep it in your files manager. Oops, let's put it here. Okay. As you can see in the first page, you can see the link to download the planners, the covers, and the stickers. Then you'll also have a button to watch this video. So little inception moment here. To start building our planners, we can click on download planners. And the first thing it'll ask you is the planner orientation. So let's choose landscape. And then we have step 2, the integrations. We're gonna talk about integrations later in this video, but basically you can add events on Google Calendar or Apple Calendar directly from your planner. And similarly, you can add reminders on Apple Reminders or Google Tasks. And this is my favorite feature because as a Samsung user, even though I use an iPad, I was looking for an Apple Reminders alternative. And I'm really liking Google Tasks. So I'll choose Google. Then we can choose if we want to start our week on Monday or Sunday. I'll choose Monday. Then we can pick daily layout. In the November to December version, we only have the schedule or box daily. As we'll see later, the full version will also have a no daily version. In this case, I'm gonna choose the schedule daily. Then, as our last step, we have 7 color options to choose from. This year, I kinda can't decide which version I'm gonna use. I've always used the neutrals one, but I'm really liking the white and the pastel ones. In this video, I'm gonna choose the white. Now, it'll ask you to open an external link to download your planner. Just click on yes. To open your planner, just click on this button right here. And to import it in GoodNotes or whatever app you are using, click on the share button, then open GoodNotes. Let's import it as a new document. And that's it. Here is your November to December planner. Now let's take a look at the 2025 planners. And as mentioned, there are the life planners or the essentials planners. In this video, I'm gonna use the life planners just because so we can see all the available pages, but I'll make sure to mention when there's a difference in the essentials version. The first page is a thank you page from which you'll be able to access all my social links, leave a review, visit my Etsy shop, visit the freebie library, I can't pronounce that word, or leave me a tip. To start building your planner, you can just click on Go to Download Dashboard and then Download Planners. All these steps are the same that we saw in the November to December planners. So we pick our orientation, integration, first day of the week. Then we have the daily layout, and as we mentioned before, we also have the no daily pages. In this case, I'm gonna choose the boxed daily. Now let's say we wanna go back to the daily layout steps because we wanna select another layout. We can just click on this little circle here and select the layout that we want. Now let's pick our color. I'll choose white again. As we did before, we can open our planner and import it in GoodNotes. The first page of the planner is the cover page, of course, which I have redesigned in a more minimal and elegant style. Then we have the informations page with some basic informations and some useful links. Here at the top right corner, we have the quick links. We're gonna talk about the first icon later in this video, but the first 5 are linked to finances, master to-do list, goals overview, projects overview, and mood tracker. Then we have the last 5 circles, which are linked to the custom sections. Then on the right side, we can see the tabs, which are linked to the index, yearly, and all the monthly pages. From the index page, you can access every page of the planner, including the extra templates if you purchase the life planners. If you'd like to take a look at all the templates, please check the links in the description for the free samples. The first planning page is the yearly calendar, from which you can access any month, week, or day of the year. From the top menu, we can access other yearly pages, such as the yearly overview, where we can reflect on the past year and set new goals for the new one. Then we have the quarterly pages and the important dates page. Then we have the monthly pages, from which we can access other monthly sections like monthly finances, monthly overview, monthly review, the habits tracker, and the sleep tracker. Any date in the monthly calendar is linked to the daily layout. Of course, if you've downloaded a no daily version, it will not work. As for the weeklies, as you can see, we have 4 links here, and those are for all the available weekly layouts. Vertical weekly, horizontal weekly, boxed weekly, and then we have the weekly schedule. It's useful to have multiple weekly layouts available in one planner so that you can, for example, separate your work tasks and personal tasks, or you can just change your layout depending on how many tasks you have. For example, I currently like to use the horizontal weekly, but sometimes I like to pair it with the weekly schedule. From each week, you can easily change the layout by clicking one of these links here. So let's say I'm on the weekly schedule, but I want to go back to the horizontal weekly. that's it. Again, if your planner includes the daily pages, you can access them by just clicking on the day. And you can jump back to the respective week by clicking the weekly layout here at the top. If you've downloaded the Google version with the Google integration, you'll be able to add events on Google Calendar from either your weeklies or your dailies. On the weekly pages, all you have to do is tap on the weekday. So let's say I want to add an event for January the 2nd. I'll click on Thursday, yes, and I can add the event. I don't have much fantasy, so I just called it event. Then, similarly, we can do the same thing on the daily pages. All we have to do is click on schedule, yes, and add another event. We'll call it event 1. Event. As I've mentioned at the beginning of this video, I've also added a link for Google Task. And all we have to do is click on this icon right here that we saw before. And now we can add a new task that we'll call task because we have a lot of fantasy. And add the time of the reminder. Let's say tomorrow at 18 o'clock. Save. And this link is available in any page of the planner, meaning that you can add a reminder from anywhere in your planner. If you want to use the Apple integration instead of the Google integration, there are some quick easy steps that you need to do first, and you have a quick guide here in your download dashboard. The first step is to activate private sharing in your settings. So let's go on settings, shortcuts, and now let's toggle on private sharing. You can disable it after the installation if you want. Now we have to download the shortcut from this link here. And now you have to set it up. So just click on Setup Shortcut. You'll have to select the app that you are using. And by default, it's GoodNotes, but you can just change it. Then you can click on Add Shortcut, and I won't do that because I've already installed the shortcut. And be careful not to change the shortcut name because otherwise the integration will not work. The Apple Calendar and Apple Reminders features work exactly the same as the Google Calendar and Google Tasks features. So let's say we want to add an event on the 4th. Just click on Saturday, yes. And we can add our event. Close it. And similarly, we can add a reminder on Apple Reminders. Of course, how we're gonna call it, reminder. We can choose if we want an alert. Let's say tomorrow. However, as you can see, we have an extra icon here. This allows us to open custom apps directly from the planner. So let's click on it. And by default, the apps are Files, Notes, and Photos. We'll see in a few seconds how you can customize this menu. So let's click on Files. And now, as you can see, we just opened the file manager without leaving our planner. And this is super useful if you're like me and you like to store your stickers in your file manager. Now, if you feel reckless, you can add or remove apps from that menu directly from the shortcut. So just open it by clicking these three dots and scroll down until you see this. To remove an app, you can just click on this red circle here, delete, and delete actions. If you want to add a new one, you can click on new item. Let's say we want to add Spotify. Okay, now as you can see, we have a new block here called Spotify. Now, in the search bar, look for Open App and drag it under Spotify. Oops. Okay. Click on App and let's look for Spotify. Okay. Now, if you go back to our planner and click the shortcut, as you can see, the menu has just changed. Your purchase will also include some bonus items like covers, icons, and stickers. Let's start with the covers, which I'm really proud of. I love the new designs. So from here, you can choose if you wanna download the landscape covers or the portrait covers. So let's click on landscape. Now, a zip file has just been downloaded to your iPad. To unzip it, you just have to click on it. On the inside, you'll find the covers for all the color options. So let's say we want to see the pastel covers. I love the colors. To change your planner's cover, just open it on the first page. So let's go on the first page and click on the plus icon, import. Then we just have to find our covers. Select the new cover, then open. Now we have to delete the old cover. And as you can see, the thumbnail of my planner just changed. In the same page of the covers, we have the icons. You can use the icons to create home shortcuts for your planner. I'll just show you mine. As you can see, if I click, it'll open my planner. You can download the icons by clicking on download icons. And again, a zip file will be downloaded to your device. Just select the covers, you'll find the icons in all available colors. We have neutrals, white, Tuscany, floral, pastel, and then black and dark mode. To create a shortcut for your planner, just go in your Shortcuts app, Shortcuts, then click on the plus button to create a new one. Here in the search bar, you can look for Open App. Click on it, then select App and choose the app that you're using. For example, I'll choose GoodNotes. Then look for that app in the search bar. Click on it and find the document of your planner. So now if I click on play to see a preview of the shortcut, it will open my planner. To create a shortcut in your home screen and use the planner icons, click on this I button, add to home screen. Then if you want, you can change the name of the shortcut. And then select the image icon and find the planner icon that you'd like to use. Then click on add. And here is our shortcut. Lastly, we have the stickers, obviously. You can choose between individual PNG files, which are available for all devices, or the goodnotes file with pre-cropped stickers, which is only available if you are using goodnotes. And then you can also download an empty sticker book that you can fill by yourself. The PNG files will be downloaded as a zip file. When you download the stickers, you can find them all grouped by type and then by color. If you decide to download the pre-cropped stickers, it'll look like a zip file, but it's actually a goodnotes file. And to open it, just click on it, then the share button, and then open in goodnotes. I'll import it as a new document. And this is the sticker book with all the stickers in every available color. To use the stickers, select the lasso tool and make sure that the images option is enabled so that you can select them. Then, select the sticker that you'd like to use and click on the copy icon, and you can then paste it in your planner. So, that's it for this guide on how to use the 2025 digital planners. And I hope that it was not too confusing, but as I mentioned at the beginning, it was my first stock video and I'm kinda camera shy, so I've been stuttering for hours, I swear. By the way, if you have any question, just leave a comment and see you in the next video. Bye!